So the Phantoms have beaten the Bees 5-3 at home tonight. That follows a 10-1 victory away in Bristol. So Jordan, 4-point weekend, and that's a good weekend for the Phantoms.
That was huge for us. I think obviously Bracknell were in the pack to qualify for the Cup with us. We knew this game is probably the most important of the weekend, but I think going into Bristol, who some of the results are up and down, they're competing with some good teams, but I think we got on them early. Their young goalie, I don't know if he pulled himself, but Matt Smith went in and we just kind of kept the pressure up. I mean, they did have their chances, but I think our D-core is a little banged up. I think Brad came out after the second, but they've been doing an unbelievable job and it makes my job a little easier.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you about that. I mean, obviously you're looking down the ice for a lot of that game. Not an awful lot to do. How does that in terms of concentration and in terms of keeping your head in the game, how difficult is that?
I think when I was younger, that was something I really struggled with. It was probably the mental side of the game when I was away in America and Canada. But as you go older, I think you need to be ready at seconds notice to try and keep your team in games. Because I mean, Bretton Priest, probably the last 3 games, he's kept them in every game. He's made some huge saves, and we've probably outshot them by a decent amount. But I think it's just try and keep focused. You just kind of prepare for the next shot. If a goal goes in, you just same thing, prepare for the next shot. And
I think when the game was its most fluid tonight, which from my point of view it wasn't always, but I think you saw the sisters Sladkowski, Luke Ferrara line turn it on. I mean, two goals tonight, the first and fourth, were as good as you're going to see all season, and they did that last night as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think Martins and Lucas had 8 goals between them yesterday, and then today I'm not exactly sure the number, but they've been coming up big, and I think we need our big players to come up big when we need it, because obviously, especially tonight, it was a big game for us.
Yeah, I think tonight a big game, not least because the Bees they're just a different proposition. That we've already dropped 2 games to them. Yeah. They've added, I think, probably benefited from Basingstoke not icing at this level this year. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what happens next year, but they look a much more resilient outfit going into the league table tonight. They had them in 4th place, so they're up there and going to contest for the push for the playoffs.
Absolutely. I don't know if it's maybe a pack of 6 or maybe even 7 that are kind of pushing for that last couple of places in the cup standings. And we want to qualify. Obviously we had a kind of rough first 3 games of the season, probably never done as well as we thought we should have done. And then we've been building from then. I mean, we had some really good weekends and some weekends where we were maybe playing great 1 game out of the 2, but this weekend has been really, really positive for us. I think the mood is really, really good in the dressing room. Guys just seem to be getting along so well. I mean, obviously we've got our core group who have been together for a long, long time, but Ivan he's coming to his shell. He's playing with confidence, and I know he scored obviously a bit earlier when he first came and was assisting. I don't know if he had any points tonight, but we need everybody to play a role. Like obviously Feds, Lucas and Martins, they were coming up huge with goals this weekend, but everybody else, I think you have to play 2-way hockey, and it's just everybody playing their role as much as possible.
I think the team. You see that with particularly where the Phantoms are playing this year, probably last year as well, where the D pushes forward and needing people to cover back.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the modern way hockey is now. I mean, you're offensive defensemen like Cale McCarrs, you're attacking as a unit 5 or unit 4, just try to outnumber the other team. And I think in my eyes, we probably have the best D in the league at doing that. I mean, there is a risk that you leave yourselves a bit exposed at the back if things don't go great, but it's a bit higher risk hockey, but that's how we play. And then for the last couple seasons, I think it's definitely benefited us and it's paid off.
Now let's put hockey to bed. Congratulations, I think, to you and Valine and birth of Cameron this week.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it's been amazing. Yeah, he was born on Wednesday, but I think it feels a lot longer since he's just tried to spend so much time with him. Obviously, I was away the long bus trip to Bristol last night, but as soon as I got back, you just try and spend as much time with him. And obviously, Valine has been absolutely amazing through our whole pregnancy, and I think you'll know Phil, like it's just when you bring someone new into your family, it's just the amount of love it just grows, and it's obviously before I was a dad, I used to kind of laugh when people said that, but it's just the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, well, from the fans and certainly from the media team, we knew we were going to catch you for the interview. Congratulations, and we're just really pleased everything's gone well for you, for your family. We just hope you can get some sleep in advance of the games.
I've been lucky so far before the games. I think this week I'll be on more daddy duty during the night. But,
and that's right as well.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Great performance over the course of the weekend. We'll see you next weekend. Cheers.